don't want to get to my finish line. I'm 71 years old and say, gee, I have all these regrets. But rather, I go inside to my heart, which is the most important muscle that we have. And I ask my heart, what draws you forward? And that led me to being a multiple-time entrepreneur. My dream is to get America fit. And I decided to start with Sacramento, which is my hometown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sally Edwards thought opening an athletic shoe store would be the key to helping people get fit. In 1976, Sally and her friend Elizabeth Jansen, both teachers at the time, were the two entrepreneurs who launched Fleet Feet, one of California's first athletic shoe stores.
We were two women. We were both 28 years old, so we were young. We had little business experience.
They bought a beat-up Victorian in one of Sacramento's poorest neighborhoods at the time.
We had $2,000, and it was selling for $22,000, so we put our 10% down. We fixed it up, and then we went to had it appraised, and it was appraised for like $20,000 more, and we went to the bank and borrowed $20,000. And Elizabeth and I bought a whole bunch of shoes. Everything was wrong about the whole formula, but it worked.
They opened June 1st, 1976.
We had never run a business, and all these things we were learning, we made a lot of mistakes. And when we did $100, which was 5 pairs of shoes, at roughly, typically they were $20 a pair, I mean, that many years ago, we had a great day. We got better and better and better and learned a lot, and I'll never be more appreciative than those first customers that came in our doors, because they were golden.
After 6 months, their business started taking off, and Fleet Feet grew into much more than just an athletic shoe store. It became an integral part of Sacramento's fitness community. They began sponsoring and creating local races, like Sacramento's first marathon, triathlon, and fun runs. With the success of their first store, Sally and Elizabeth decided to open a second store in Chico. It was around this time when Sally considered franchising their business.
So in 1986, Elizabeth and I had a conversation, and I wanted to grow the company substantially, and she was happy with the way it was. And she said, no, I think I'd like to sell to you. So she sold to Fleet Feet for a really reasonable price, and I owned 100% of it, and I said, let's rock and roll.
The business took off. By 1993, Fleet Feet had 42 locations across the country and was doing nearly $20 million in sales. However, in the midst of all this success, Sally had a change of heart.
You know, I was ready not to be Fleet Feet and to be Sally. I was writing books, I was racing competitively and professionally, and ran in the Olympic trials and the marathon. And I said, you know, I'm running retail stores, I've got this busy life, I don't have much of a personal life, and I'm ready for that. And something needed to go, and Fleet Feet was the one that really could use the attention.
At 45 years old, Sally decided it was time to let go of her business of 17 years.
You know, when it's your baby and you found it and you grew it to an adolescence, and then you're going to kind of kick it out of the house and let it go, yeah, emotionally it was hard, and there was sadness around that. And today there's a lot of happiness that that same DNA still exists in every single one of those Fleet Feets.
And so began a new chapter in her life.
You know, when I sold Fleet Feet, it was kind of like, you know, I've got enough money now to live the rest of my life if I want to. Or I could invest it in the next business.
Which is exactly what she did. In 1993, Sally started a new company called Heart Zones, a fitness lifestyle company she runs to this day.
Today, Heart Zones has grown to be a fitness technology, a fitness education, and a fitness training company. So our technology can show that you're getting healthier.
All right, Sarah, you want to be 2? Number 2.
From the moment you strap on the wearable device,
We're going to put it right here. There you go. Strap it up.
The technology delivers heart rate data and performance metrics in real time.
Let's see some colors up there. All right, we're going to be working in the yellow-orange zone. You want to hang out in that yellow-orange zone during these stations.
And your workout statistics are projected on a screen.
10 seconds. If you're on a set, finish it real quick. Perfect.
Athletic clubs and schools across the country are using Heart Zone's technology.
3, 2, 1, and rest.
Technology is incredible. I love it. And I just say, bring it on. Give me whatever is new, I want it. I think one of my messages is about age. Entrepreneurship typically is thought of as this young person's business format, and it's not. You can be an entrepreneur your whole life, or you can start when you're 71. Every single day you have a day, it's precious. Live it fully, live it healthy.
You would think for someone who's accomplished so much in her life, she would want to slow things down a bit. Not quite.
Slow is not a word in my vocabulary. It probably should be, but I've got a lot to do. People say, hey, Sal, you're 71, are you going to retire? And I look at them kind of with that surprise. No, I love what I do every day. I'm going to keep going down this road of staying on track and staying focused and doing what really touches my heart.
More and more women are becoming entrepreneurs. Studies show the number of women-owned businesses grew 114% from 1997 to 2017. There are now 11.6 million female-owned businesses in the U.S. Women currently make up 40% of new entrepreneurs.